Hey, I've lost 180 pounds on a meat-focused diet. I've done keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Well, I'm experimenting with carnivore again. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hello. So last night I did try just 2 pickles, and I didn't have any cramps until about 4 or 5 this morning. So that's pretty cool to learn. And so anyway, I know. Like I said, that's another reason why I'm adding veggies back. I didn't have any cramps and leg cramps whenever I was eating more keto, but I didn't have the brain thing. So, the brain, that. So, anyway, we'll see. But, so I'm going to tell you that. I told you last night that my creamy died. My Ninja Creamy machine died. So I hopped on at Walmart today, and it will be delivered at my house between 2 and 4. So when I get home, it will be there. Because I just can't. So, anyway, hang on. I got a visitor. What was I going to tell you? Well, we were talking about my creamy. Oh yeah, so it's going to be delivered today between 2 and 4. So, and this time I bought a 3-year plan. So, and I'm going to save the receipt. I have no idea where my receipt is, so I'm going to save the receipt and, yeah. There's that. Lunch today. Y'all, I'm so stupid. I popped this in the microwave and then it got done. And I saw this, I'm like, I know I microwaved it long enough. Why is that fat still in there? It is because Terri last night was nice to Terri today and added some goat cheese. So I forgot it. I had it open whenever I microwaved it, so I saw inside of it. I just forgot. I was like, what is all that fat in there? Why hasn't it melted yet? Yo, you numbskull, it's cheese. So I did put some cheese in here today, but this is 8 ounces of roast. One of my co-workers, her dad, he makes homemade hot sauce. So she gave me a little bit of it. I've already stuck my finger in it. It tasted good. And by the way, I guess meal prep day, Terri decided to be nice because there was seasonings on this. Don't know what the seasonings are, but so some days I approve of meal prep day, Terri. Other days I just want to smack the snot out of her. But we need a little fork. So I put just a sprinkle of her dad's hot sauce on here. So I'm gonna taste that. Good flavor, but hot. So I like trying family, like homemade stuff. It's kind of fun. But anyway, it tastes good, just hot. So yeah. So I told y'all about the creamy. What else am I gonna do? Oh, I told y'all yesterday about, gonna get some spinach. So I'm gonna drive home today. I'm gonna run into Aldi and pick up some spinach and try that instead of cabbage, and see if it. Ooh, y'all are working your way down. Pretty soon you're gonna be way down there. Hey, speaking of way down there, Mom and I, we've stopped at on our way home from my eye appointment. We stopped at Cracker Barrel. I can't go in a Cracker Barrel without looking at their clothes. They're so cute. Expensive, but cute. But I did get this sweater there. So it's cute. Again, not my thrift store prices. That's for sure. So I've got everything out of my basement except for what's going to be donated. So this weekend, I've been kind of bouncing. Listen, when the stinking time changes, like I sit here at work and I'm like, yeah, so tonight I'm going to get home, feed the dogs, eat, and then I'll have 2 hours or 3 hours that I could work on my living room. But by the time I get done eating, the sun's down and I'm like, no. I just want to go lay down. So I'm laying in bed by 6 o'clock. And I don't even want to watch the YouTube videos. I don't like this time of year when the weather or when the time changes. It just puts me in a ugh mood. Like, I know my sister lives in Pittsburgh and it's overcast all the time. I wouldn't like it there. Old Terry would have, but this Terry, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But anyway, so I just go home and I eat, and then I go stretch out and listen to my Bible or a podcast or something. But I know I have things I need to get done, but when the sun goes down, I don't want to do nothing. Tell me I ain't the only one. If I am the only one, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I used to say that to my ex-husband. It's okay to lie to me. Tell me this dress don't make my butt look big. I'm perfectly okay with a lie if it's going to save my feelings. So, anyway, I'll make this. The creaming machine I got, Walmart, it's a step down. At Sam's, it was the 7 functions. And I think it was 3 of the canisters. At Walmart, it's the 5 function and 2 canisters. But my Sam's is out. And, it says it's out of stock. And, well, I ain't going to keep waiting around on that. I got to have it tonight. And I looked on Amazon, and it's not any better of a deal than the Sam's. It's actually more than the Sam's. So I'm like, psh. So I'll just buy this one and be done with it. And maybe it'd be better if it's a lower, only 5 things. Maybe that'll make it stronger and tougher. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it's hurting it because I'm using water instead of, but the one talks about the light ice cream would be for a watery something. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm hurting my machine. But whenever I told my sister how I make it, and when I made it up at her house in her machine, she was like, "This is so loud." So I don't know. Maybe I need to do a little more research and make sure I'm not hurting it. So maybe it's just too much water and I'm supposed to add milk. I don't know. I mean, I like it the way it is. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Whatever. All right. So if y'all destroy your creamies, because I have a playlist called Creamies. So if y'all destroy your creamies following my directions, let me know. Because, don't blame me. I ain't saying what I'm doing is the right thing. I never say what I'm doing is the right thing. It's probably the total wrong thing that we should be doing. But anyway, I just want to know, am I damaging my creamy by using water and protein powder? Oh well, bye. So yesterday, I went through and popped all these coffees out. I couldn't find a smaller container, so we had an empty one of these in our breaker. So this is what I did. That's my coffees. So I wish I could find ones like half the size, but this is what I got. So today is this number 7, and it is white chocolate. So that's what I'm gonna go make. And yeah, so I pulled them out and wrote the number on each of them. It's okay. It's what I like to do. If I could find one like about half this size, that would be good, but it ain't that serious. This fits right underneath here. Right. Right down there. So I laughed and told my boss if she ever fires me, it's gonna take 2 weeks for me to pack up. She said, I might have to give you some notice to pack. I'm not sure what, I don't remember exactly what she said, but we were laughing about it. So, yeah. She said, I'll probably tell you to clean up your office ahead of time. Bye. There's like this old TikTok song. Hey, 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 I'm on vacation every single day since I love my occupation. Hey, hey, hey. I have days like that, a lot of days. I'm pretty lucky for the job that I have because, no, I don't feel like no vacation, but it's not miserable. I feel very fortunate that I'm in a job that, I actually have a lot of good days, and where I know that, we're making a difference in people's lives. So I'm fortunate that way. What do we have today? Well, first off, let me tell you, I did get my creamy machine, the Ninja Creamy. It came. And because your girl was not going to go without it. I wasn't. That was just a non-negotiable. And so it's here. And so I figure later on I'll set up the
the plan. I never, like my mom taught me and her dad taught her, you don't buy the extended warranties. However, for something that I use every single stinking day, I bought the warranty this time. Anyway, but I had to go by Walmart. Oh, I was driving home and I was like, why do I feel so nauseated? And I was tootling along and I looked outside and I'm like, oh yeah, it's that time of year. And so, you know what I mean, I've already been had shots twice, but this weather goes back and forth. So it was cold today, but day before yesterday, everybody was dying of a heat stroke at work. And so a lot of drainage goes into my stomach and settles and makes me nauseated. I'm like, oh yeah. So I was like, all right. So I was debating. I thought, I'm going to go to Walmart and get spinach. But then I was like, oh, do I really need to go to Walmart? Maybe I can just get spinach this weekend. But then I was like, well, and then I started feeling nauseated. I was like, no, I got to get some Advil cold and sinus. And I'm not going to wait till this weekend. So I did go to Walmart. So let me tell you, little teeny tiny things. I got some spinach. I did buy some tomatoes. I bought 2 more of those dill pickles because, man, they really seem to be helping you guys. Hey, nose. Hey, no, sir. No, sir. Those dill pickles seem to be helping, so I wanted to get some more. I know some of y'all said drink the juice, but it's like so packed with long pickles that as you eat them out, it goes down like that much of the liquid. But eating the pickles seems to be enough that it's helping, so I don't mind. So anyway, so I picked up, got my Advil cold and sinus. Then I picked up some G. Hughes Polynesian and G. Hughes honey mustard because you know I love that combination for my dressing. But tonight it's different. But anyway, so I went down that aisle and picked up those. Picked up 2 dill and 1 bread and butter, no sugar added bread and butter pickle. Then I went to the produce and I got some spinach. I got some tomatoes. Are you ready? Don't you say nothing. Just smile and nod. Don't say nothing. I picked up 1 sweet potato and 1 white potato. Zip it! Oh, and a red onion. Zzz. Zzz. You know, when you miss something, you miss some weird things. And I wasn't even big on sweet potatoes and white potatoes, but I just wanted to pick them up. It ain't what made me fat. Anyway, let's not discuss it. So for supper tonight, we have a spinach salad. Lady Jane, this is not for you. This is not for you, sister. We have a spinach salad. And it's got some tomatoes and just like 3 or 4 little pieces of feta cheese. And what I did was I took the Walden Farms ranch dressing and I added just some of the G. Hughes Polynesian. I wanted to see what I thought of that combo. So when I tasted it tasted fine. I haven't taken a bite of my salad yet to know. But I seasoned my salad. You guys taught me that. I'm telling you what, you guys have taught me so many stinking amazing things. You just blow my mind all the time. But anyway, so I seasoned it with guacamole and more. So yeah. So spinach, 6 little teeny tiny cherry tomatoes, this kind. 6 of those, just 6. And like I said, about 3 or 4 little pieces of feta cheese. This size right here, not that size. That size right in there. And then my dressing and seasoning. Now, this mess. First off, editing Terri, if you don't straighten up meal prep days, Terri's, you need to get her on track. She's starting to make me mad. I go in and I got this steak right there, this little steak, and it wasn't cut up, and it was labeled as like 4 or 5 ounces. I'm like, okay, fine, that's fine. But of course she didn't cut it. So I got to get out my scissors and dirty them up and cut it up. So I about had it with meal prep days, Terri's attitude. Ooh, that needs more salt. She didn't season it either. Which is, oh. Hi, welcome back. Which is fine if she doesn't season it, but dadgum. You can do a little bit more than just throwing a whole steak in a Ziploc bag, Terri. That's kind of a little bit shady if you ask me. It's kind of lazy. You know, eating day Terri is lazy. So meal prep day Terri should have her act together. All right. I'm having a beef with so I got that. And then I've got about 3 slices of bacon. You know, I bought that bacon for my trip. And so I kind of want to use it up because I don't want it to go bad. And then I got one chicken thigh. And two no sugar added sweet pickles. 1, 2, 5 no sugar added bread and butter pickles. What do you know I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy some cucumbers and I'm gonna cut them up and put them down in my sweet pickle, the no sugar added sweet pickles, and I'm gonna put it down in my bread and butter pickles. So I'm just gonna keep putting cucumbers into it. I love theirs. It tastes really good. Now, I told y'all my new creamy machine came. Walmart had a pretty good deal. Hang on. It's melted. It's been waiting too long. All right. So, got my new creamy machine. It's funny. It sounds a lot, it sounded a lot more quiet too. This still is not my favorite combo of, it's not my favorite thickness, but it's fine. I set it to run twice, and on the second one, I was like, dope. I like it better when I run it once on this with this glucomannan, but it's all right. It's all right. It's fine. So that's what I know. Everything's going okay. I'm still frustrated about the dadgum time, the lights, the sun going down. I don't like the sun go down in my part of town. Something, 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 something. I don't know the lyrics, but anyway, that's a country song. Sun go. Hey, did you all see? I've been seeing it on TikTok. I haven't gotten to see the whole thing, but Jelly Roll. I don't know if you know who Jelly Roll is, but anyway, for those of you who don't know, he's a really, really big guy, and him and his wife came from a really bad place in their life. And I'm just so proud of them. I don't know him, but I'm still proud of him. He came from a really bad life, and he was selling substances in order to make money. And she was selling her body in order to make money. And they got together. And I think it's so cute that they had only dated a few times, and he was crying because he didn't have a home. And his daughter's mother, or something happened to her. And so he wanted to get custody of his daughter, and so Bunny is what she goes by. I don't know her real name. But anyway, so she helped him get a place and helped him get his daughter back. And, so she supported him when he was down, and now he's a famous singer, and he's, and she has a podcast. So they're like a nice power couple that came from nothing, and I'm so proud of them. But anyway, all that to say, he was on the CMT Awards. Him, and I didn't see who the guy was that he was singing with. It said the name, but I done forgot. But anyway, they were singing a Christian song. Now listen, y'all, don't be judging people how they look. Jelly Roll's got tattoos all over his face, and he's a big fella. But you know what? He's a child of Jesus, and Jesus loves him. And he loves you too. And so we don't be judging folks around here. So if you do see him and you know who he is, anyway, so he was up on stage, and they were singing a Christian song, like a gospel kind of song. And it was a CMT award, so it's not like it was the pop, the pop culture world. But anyway, it was CMT, the Country Music Awards. And they panned to the crowd. And a lot of those artists, they had their hands up and celebrating Jesus. So they were singing about Jesus at the CMT Awards, Jelly Roll and some other fella. And the other guy has been famous more long, but I just don't remember. So I'm sorry. Sorry, fella. It ain't like he's going to see this video. But anyway, so, all right, I'm going to eat. Look at this little boy. He says, can you shut up and eat, please? He says, I'm on my deathbed. He says, I'm on my deathbed. She's on her deathbed. And then you got Biggin back there. He don't care about much. But if there is food involved, he does care. Oh, we might be having a little WWF. Oh, nope, he's taking off with it. He says, nope, I want to take it to the room. All right, y'all. Say good night. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.